know that song is about Scrabble, don't you? It really is. Look it up. Okay. There you go. Alvin bolted from the courtroom during our motion hearing. He ran to the federal government's VA hospital claiming he had been bit by a giant spider. When I dragged him back to court, berating him the whole way because I found him there, the court allowed me until 1:30 to get him there or he would put him in jail. When the court walked in, I had a piece of paper from the Veterans Administration. Alvin had not been seen yet, but it proved that he went there. And I said, Judge, he says he was bit by a giant spider. And the court was about to lay into him, and then I saw the judge's face just lose all its color. I turned around, and Alvin was making his own case. He pulled his shirt tail up, and there was a grotesque bite on his white belly right next to his navel. It looked like a volcano. He must have been bitten by a big-ass spider. I felt so guilty. Yet then again, Alvin bolted from the court during calendar call. He ran to the federal courthouse in Rome, Georgia, gave the U.S. Marshals the bum's rush through security, and ran into Judge Vining's office, a federal judge, screaming that his lawyer hasn't knocked his case out yet in Ringgold and asking for federal intervention. I talked him out of detaining him and sent him home. I was waiting for him when he got home. I said, what in the hell were you doing? He told me his legal advisor told him to try that. I said, who is your legal advisor other than me? He said, Salesman Sam. Salesman Sam is a man who sold promotional products and shoes from catalogs in the basket of his bicycle. I had to deal with Salesman Sam for the rest of the case, countermanding my legal advice. Alvin often cried out, the Constitution says you don't have to go to court if you don't feel good. I had to go look at the Constitution to make sure it wasn't in there. And then I said, Alvin, it's not in there. I would file a motion if you could find it. And I had to start carrying a paper copy of the U.S. Constitution to challenge him on it every time he brought that up. He started wearing a ridiculously oversized soft neck brace to make the point that his head, neck, spine, back, tailbone was injured from the sheriff worrying him off his roof. I didn't even go what that meant. I thought I was losing my mind.